I have here the stepper motor NEMA 17 with PG5 gear reduction 5:1, so I'm getting 1,000 odd steps. Loaded up the software, it's all running here. Get temp, it's actually returning the correct values now. I was missing decimal places. If I hold my fingers on the sensor for a moment and then use get temp, you can see it's increasing. It's increasing again, increasing again, increasing again. So that's all working. All the buttons are working. I've got a blue button and a red button for in and out. Had to rewire the stepper cables to make sure it rotates in the same direction as the other stepper motor that I had. You see here the ferrite coil. It's all wired with RS-232 using a little extension cable here of about 2 meters. Right, so let's have a look. We've got here maximum position of 5,500. Current position is 5,000. Current position is 5,000. So what I'm going to do is just show you a couple of things. I'll set this to say 5,010, and I'll set that, so that sets the maximum position to 10 steps plus. So let's tell it to go 100 steps. So away we go, and you can see now that this actually hits the boundary of the maximum position and stops the focuser, so you can't go any higher. So that's pretty cool. So let's set the current position at say 10 steps. So let's set the focuser to position 10, and let's see if we can go down below 0. So let's go a minus 100, and away she goes. And you can see now the focuser has stopped, and it stopped at position 0. So you can't go below 0 either, and you can't go above maximum position. So you can define whatever positions you want, and these then become the defaults for when you actually connect. So for example, I've set it the maximum position to 10,000. I've set the current focuser position to 1,000. I've turned coil power on, and I've turned half step on. And when I disconnect and exit this program, you'll find that when I rerun it again, it'll come back with all those parameters. So half steps are on, it's currently set to position 1,000, coil power is on, etc. So it remembers all those things, which is pretty cool. And so we can just tell it to go to a position like this. And this stepper motor, we've got to connect to it first. So let's connect to it first. And because I altered this value when it connected, it sent this value to the focuser. So the focuser is now at 5,000. So let's tell it to go to 6,000 and just tell it to go. And hopefully you can see that the stepper motor is actually rotating around. It's working fine. So it's all ready to go on the telescope now. So software is all finished. Let's just stop this. Right, you can see that I've just connected the USB cable. I've got it powered off 12 volts DC battery. Stepper motor is connected. And I can control it via the in-out. The stepper motor is actually moving one step at a time. I can control it in and out, and I can actually reset. You can see here pressing the two buttons together. I don't have the speaker connected. I just reset the position to 0, so I can't go down, but I can increase the steps up. So you can see position 0 is working. You can see that it's working in standalone mode without actually talking to the computer. Straight off 12 volts. So I guess it's pretty much finished, and we just have to connect it now to the telescope.